Hey, welcome back to Soul Whispers Tarot. I'm Karen. Today's reading is their true feelings for you. So please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. So there's 4 crystals for you to choose from today. And the first crystal is the purple crystal. That's set of cards number 1. Set of cards number 2 is the amethyst. Set of cards number 3 is the blue crystal. And set of cards number 4 is the pink crystal. So take some time to tune into the energies of these and see which one resonates with you the most. It's fine to be drawn to more than one of these as well. And you can pause the video right now if you need to, and then we'll get straight into the reading. Welcome to set of cards number 1. You've chosen the purple crystal. So this is your person's true feelings for you right now. So please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. There's only 48 hours left on the 2-for-1 for the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. So for $11.11, that's US dollars, you get about 2,000 words looking really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now, what they want to happen between you both, any blocks that are being resolved, any messages from spirit, and where your connection is headed. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment, and the offer ends in 48 hours. So let's get straight into looking deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now. The 6 of Swords. The Tower. The 6 of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. The 5 of Cups. Okay, so their true feelings for you. Your person's very grateful because they see you as being very helpful when it comes to them going through some sort of major transformation. There's definitely a shifting of this person's world inside and out. This is an end of an era. This is an end of an old version of themselves. I'm seeing like a snake shedding its skin, but this is very profound. They're very grateful for everything that you've done to be supportive. They see you as a kind, caring, empathic person, and you've really been there for them, you know, even if it hasn't been in the 3D. For many of you, they feel energetically that you've been there for them. You've assisted them when they were struggling. So they felt emotionally impoverished. They've been through a tower moment, or for some, they're going through this right now. And they really feel like you have helped them in this time where they felt really lost, in fear. This is a huge metamorphosis, so I cannot emphasize enough how much of a challenge this time has been for your person. And I feel as though they are wanting, it's like their higher self is wanting to apologize to you because they haven't fully been there for you, but it's because they have literally gone through a death of their old self and a rebirth. They're coming out the other end with an open heart. They're coming into the light at the end of the tunnel, and they feel so much gratitude towards you for being that stable person that was helping them. They see you as being very generous with your heart, with your energy. You were offering your cup. Okay, there's a sense that you were offering your heart to this person, but they couldn't fully receive as much as they wanted to, the love that you were offering them. With this 2 of Cups here, and the person, their back is turned, against these cups, it's because the Tower moment, the things that have fallen away. Some of you may have felt as though this person was very distant from you. Some of you may have felt as though this person was turning their back on you and your connection. But really, they were just releasing things that was, and that was such a struggle. It was taking them into their mind a lot, which is the fears, the wounds, and they felt very lonely and isolated. I definitely feel as though your person wanted to offer you their heart. They wanted to be there for you. They wanted to receive everything that you were offering, and they were in their own way, but they were very much struggling. This is a Tower. This is a sense of their old false version of security was breaking down in some kind of way. So this could have been masks and walls. So, and this was very like scary for your person. They felt extremely vulnerable. They felt as though some sort of masks, walls, protective layer, which was ultimately holding them back. But they felt like that had suddenly crumbled, and they felt naked, exposed, vulnerable. And the natural tendency of the mind is to try and grab a hold of the walls again, and so your person was going into their man or their woman cave. They were isolating themselves, but they didn't want to. I'm feeling like this tug of war, like they wanted to, this was a tug of war between their head and their heart. They wanted to come out and with this open heart and be open and vulnerable with you and expressive of their feelings, and also receiving all the love that you had to offer them. But their mind was like really terrorized by suddenly feeling like the rug was pulled out from beneath their feet, and suddenly they were thrust into being wide open and vulnerable in some kind of way. This could have been something within your connection. It could have been something within their individual life. And so there was this tug of war between their head and their heart. And that I feel as though your person was trying really, really hard to come back into a place of peace. But they were, I'm hearing from Spirit that they were learning a really powerful lesson, or they were learning the tools. This person had been thrown in the deep end. Okay, so what I'm hearing, they were thrown into the deep end and they had to learn how to swim. Okay, they felt like they were drowning in this vulnerability and in this a sense of security, an old sense of security, which was ultimately holding them back, was crumbled. It suddenly came crashing down. And they felt like they'd been thrown into the deep end and didn't know how to swim. So they had to focus really hard and fast on how to suddenly swim and survive that. That was like their soul trying to survive without the ego, trying to get comfortable in the uncomfortable, trying to get used to being rid of the thick walls and the layers that had protected them for so long, but had really just been protecting the ego. So your person was going through a huge ego death, and that could have manifested in a very chaotic way in their life. Okay, so your person was learning how to swim and be much more open, like really opening themselves up in this new, massively expanded comfort zone. They'd come out of a very limited comfort zone, and they were learning how to get comfortable without that, how to open their heart again without that. Okay, so some of you may have felt very like abandoned or rejected by this person. This person may have suddenly gone inwards and not communicated with you, and you didn't know why, and it felt personal, and you could feel all of their energies of them struggling. You could sense their anxiety. They may have been going through anger at whatever struggles they were going through. You felt their tension, like huge tension. and many of you, it would have made you feel fearful that this was a rejection or that they were abandoning you, and that would have naturally caused you to sort of close your heart a little bit as well. But this person has a lot of gratitude towards you, because they really see how you have been this stable, secure, mature person who has really helped shift them out of these choppy waters into the calmer waters. And they really see you as this support that's helped them through this major transition in their life. So now they're much more open-hearted, or this is where they're coming into very soon with the Knight of Cups. They feel these deep romantic feelings, these deep loving feelings for you right now. And you could be hearing from this person very soon. They could be opening up and coming from a place of their heart again. Their ego, a part of the overactive mind, the fears, the struggles, the stress has fallen away. It took a while for that tower to fully crumble, and a lot of dust was like thrown up, and your person couldn't see clearly, and they couldn't connect with you clearly. So they wouldn't have consciously been aware of how they were making you feel. I mean, they most likely had some sort of idea, but there's also this sense of they were trying to work through these issues within themselves and come back to healing and an open heart, so that they could be in the heart space, because this is where your person finds clarity when they're in the heart space. That is where you have the connection with your higher self, intuition, and you see clearly. This person couldn't see clearly, but it's like they were trying to work really hard on releasing the things that were clouding their judgment, the things that were causing them to that instinct to go into the overactive mind, which is unconsciousness. You know, your person, I feel, was trying to come back into consciousness. They were trying to find that peace, that sense of safety. They were trying to create a sense of safety where their old sense of safety had completely crumbled. So yeah, now they are coming into this place where they are able to turn around and take up this Two of Cups, which is like offering their heart to you, opening their heart to you, really being there for you. I feel like your person has feelings of, it's like they want to say sorry, they want to, it's like they feel a bit bad because they now realize it's like now the unconsciousness is dissolving, and they are feeling much more secure in their heart space, in this new beginning, being out of that old limitation. They can see clearly. There's that relaxation, there's that stillness that's coming back to your person, and so they can understand more clearly how these events were making you feel. And yeah, they're offering you their heart. Again, they could be communicating with you. And let's look at some oracle cards to look more deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now. The Sacred Woman, Abundance. So yeah, they really felt that you were sending them love and light. They may not have been able to fully receive that, like your love, your light, your assistance wasn't fully getting through. But it's not that they were in this cave. It wasn't that they were purposely trying to push you away. We have the dream catcher here that reminds you of nightmares, like your person was going through some sort of nightmares in their life, and they wanted more than anything to be in the comfort of, or the safe sanctuary that they feel within your connection. Okay, so your love, your light was definitely helping them shift, even if they couldn't fully receive all of that, because there was these thick walls of the cave. But the love, the light, the support that you are sending them and continue to send is filling up this shadow side with so much love, light, abundance. Look, their cup is overflowing. And this is their gratitude. Their cup is overflowing with this love for you right now. So they're like the Ace of Cups. Sorry, this is like the Ace of Cups, but the Knight of Cups here, they're overflowing. So now it's like they're sending you their love, their gratitude, or they will be soon. There is like, I do feel as though you both assist each other with this kind of thing, with these major shifts. And so with the scales here, it's like they were offering you all this love and light to help you. And because you felt like you were offering them so much love and light, and they were like this emotionally impoverished, and they were really needing, look, these are like the beggars. This person, it's like their soul was calling out to you. Their soul was needing like your assistance. But it's just that beggar energy is the fears and that was creating these thick walls. So it was a bit more of a struggle for that love and light to pierce through these walls, but it still was. But yeah, now I feel as though your person's awakening and realizing how things have made you feel. So it's like your roles are switching somewhat, and now they are in this place where their heart is overflowing with this love and gratitude towards you and peace in their heart. So now it's like shifting, and they are coming back to give you this love, this light, this appreciation, to help uplift you if you've been feeling as like abandoned or emotionally impoverished within this connection. If you felt as though the energy had sort of dried up somewhat because it caused you to go into your fears and your mind. There's just a balancing out that's happening. There's some sort of message here about how these images are so similar, like their stance. It's like this person had to release a lot of things in order to be able to receive so much more. Okay, so they were releasing whatever wasn't serving them, because it's like this cave was filled up with so much darkness. The inner world was filled up with so much darkness, fear, pains, trauma, wounds. So there was no room within this person to receive all this abundance in your union, all this love. They couldn't receive this love, and so like fully. And so they were releasing things in order to be, and when they were releasing that, they felt like these beggars, and they felt like they were sort of emptied out. But it's so that they can receive more of this love and light from you to help the shadow, the darkness, transform into so much love, light, high vibration. So this person really sees you as this sacred, whether you are a woman or a man, they see you as this sacred being. They see you as their soulmate, and you've really, really helped them shift into love and light. And I'm hearing from Spirit, one of the main reasons why they had this huge Tower moment is because this connection has already filled them with so much love and light and awakening, that they were no longer aligning with all the density or the shadow anymore. So your love is so profound and powerful in your connection that it's completely shifted this person from the inside out. Yin, yang. And sexual freedom. So freedom, yeah, there's definitely a freedom from whatever was blocking this person, a huge breakthrough. And yin and yang. This is a time of more harmony. This is what your person was working towards in your connection. They wanted to be rid of this density that was like a block. This was the barrier around their heart. They wanted to release this barrier more and more and more. And this would have been on a soul level. In some cases they would have consciously known this, but it's mostly on a soul level. Their soul's wanting to release density and low vibrational stuff in order to rise up and be able to have a deeper union with you. Be in that love vibration, high vibration, sense of oneness. So your connection is very much about coming out of duality, ascending into the higher dimensional unity consciousness. And so your person is feeling happy now that there's this mutual like balance of the giving and receiving of this Six of Pentacles here as well. So much more harmony, balance, love, so much more energy is flowing and it's peaceful. Your souls are really mating. Sexual freedom. This person desires to make love to you. This person, I feel that they think about this a lot, they imagine this a lot, but this is also on that energetic dimension, high dimensional aspect. You're both opening your heart with this lotus here, and your energies are flowing back together, and this is like the yin and the yang. This is the union of the divine masculine and the feminine on a much, much higher level, much more profound level. And let's look at some Romance Angels Oracle cards. How else does your person truly feel about you right now? Worth waiting for. So yeah, there was this sense where you may have felt like you were kind of on hold. You may have felt as though you were waiting for some sort of communication or some sort of insights to understand what was going on. There's very much a feeling of the Hanged Man, where you are on pause. Divine timing is at work in your love life, worth waiting for. So there is this sense that your person, they couldn't wait to get back to feeling harmonious with you, but I'm really feeling like no matter how much they were like trying to feel harmonious within your connection and have that amazing flow of the love between you, they were really struggling. They couldn't get back there until they had cleared these fears, these doubts, until they had become much more comfortable out of that huge comfort zone, out of that huge ego death. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. So this could be specific, like something that was happening. If your person has children or something, this Tower moment could have been something to do with that. In some cases, in other cases, this is like a huge childhood wounds are being healed within your person. And so that's why your person was really struggling. There's this sense of childhood wounds coming up, because when we're young children, that is when we start to formulate the thick walls around ourselves and the masks, because we don't feel safe. So there was a real sense of safety being triggered up, but it was like the false sense of safety, the things that your person was subconsciously clinging on to for a sense of security that was really being crumbled. But yeah, for some it's like specifically to do with children, something to do with that Tower moment. How else does your person truly feel about you right now? extend your light-hearted energy to others. So yeah, this is like the Knight of Cups. Your person's opening their heart again. You could be hearing from this person. They're extending their light-hearted energy. Their heart has been lightened. They've released the heavy load of this density that was creating blocks around their heart. And yeah, just some really core sense of survival things are really being triggered up within your person. But now that a lot of that has been released, it's like light-hearted energy, romantic feelings. And the Knight of Cups is like Hermes, the messenger. Feeling much more happier, much more sort of carefree. Reconciliation, yes, someone from your past is returning to your life. So this person's coming back. This person is really feeling happy and joyous to reconnect with you, or this is what they're desiring. And it feels like heaven on earth. They're up in the clouds. I do feel like your person is connecting with you very much in the higher dimensions, connecting with you energetically, telepathically, and it feels really, really good. And there's this deeper opportunity for love, because so much density has been removed, and that's made room for them to be able to hold so much more of the high vibration of love. So again, their heart is overflowing, and this is why they're expressing themselves to you more. So let's look into how do they see you? What do they love about you? I help others. I'm grateful for all that I have. Yeah, this person definitely is grateful, very, very grateful for how you've helped this person. This person had fallen over with the scraped knee here. This person had fallen over, or yeah, that's that tower moments, there's huge struggles. And they really feel as though you've come in and you really support and assist them in getting back up on their feet and coming into even more of their own strength than ever before. And they're so grateful for this. They're grateful right now that they're feeling, their heart is filled with this love, because they're so like grateful to the universe for bringing this divine connection with you into their life. So much gratitude. And yeah, just this feeling of peace, deeply spiritual thanks here. How else do they see you? What do they love about you? I dream big and I work hard. So they really feel inspired by you, because they see that you have these big dreams and goals and you're hardworking, and they feel a lot of gratitude, and they feel a sense of safety within your connection, because they see you as mature, basically, is what I'm feeling. With this rocket here rising up, it's like they feel secure within the connection with you, because they see that you are actively working on your healing, you're actively working on creating more stability within the connection, and that makes them feel secure, seeing that dedication, seeing that you are there for them, you're there for this spiritual path that they feel that you're both on. And a deeper message is like they certainly recognize all of the love, how much you're offering your heart. They see all this energy of you offering your heart and love and light and support, and it just really helps your person feel secure, and it's that safe sanctuary, it's that stability, it's that firm foundation that makes your person feel as though they can open their heart to you in return. Especially after such a huge tower moment. It's like your person's rebuilding their life in a much higher vibrational energy. And they feel as though they can have this sense of stability with you that's really helping them to lay the foundations to get back up and come into their strength. Yeah, look, sharing again, I share my gift with the world, and it's got a heart and all this light, all this love, light and energy. They really see you as you give them a gift, this love, this support that you give to them. They see that as a huge gift, and they have so much gratitude for that. They felt basically like this. I'm hearing from Spirit, your person couldn't open up their heart. They couldn't give back to you for a while as much as they wanted to, because they were running on empty. That they had a tower moment, so that really took everything out of them. They're running on empty. And yeah, they really love how much that you have supported them. It's a huge gift. They feel like you came into their life in some cases, like the universe delivered you to them to help them rise up and get through some major struggle, so that their life can go on this new in this new direction, which is much more high vibrational and in alignment with their true self. How else do they see you? I trust my inner voice. So your person feels a lot of security within your connection, because they see you as someone that's highly intuitive. And they feel this sense of stability within you, because overall they see you as someone that does trust your inner voice, even when like thoughts and doubts can come in. And that's, you're only human. That's a natural, the mind conditioning. We're all conditioned to sort of go into our fearful thoughts, but they feel a sense of security within your connection, because overall you trust, they see you as someone that is strong, because you trust in this connection, you trust in this love. Overall you trust in yourself to follow your heart, which is where your intuition comes through, and see the bigger picture overall. So they're also very grateful that you weren't too triggered in this time where your person, where they were going through so much difficulties, and you being able to sense all of that and maybe not having a clear idea of what exactly was going on. So how else do they see you? I learn new things every day. So your person, they really see you as working on goals, and it's almost like they see you as studying or gaining new skills. in some cases they have a lot of gratitude because they also feel as though you are actively working on this connection and learning from it. They love that you are trying to see the bigger picture. You're trying to comprehend the spiritual lessons and how to gather those lessons into your arsenal of like tools to use to help you further on this path of ascension. I learn new things every day. They love your openness and your receptivity. They see you as someone that doesn't have like a huge ego. A lot of people their ego would be up in these kinds of connections, and they'd be like, their ego would be like, I know what I'm doing, and there'd be like a stubbornness in their mind and a resistance to this connection. Your person sees you as very strong, like you're very open-minded. You're open to learning new things. You're opening to release old belief systems. A lot of people struggle with that and are very triggered and stubborn and resistant, but they see you as someone that's very receptive, very mature, very awakened, and actively seeking truth. They see you as like a truth seeker. And they love learning so many new things from you as well. They learn so much. There's definitely messages from Spirit here that your person, they feel as though they can be their true self with you because you can handle their truth. And that coincides with what I was just saying, partly. I talk about my feelings. And I love myself. At the bottom of the deck we have I am a good friend as well. Okay, so how do they see you? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That message just sort of went out of my head. They see that your person may have had some sort of stereotypes, or there's people from your person's past where they got hurt and they see you as very different. Okay, they got hurt in the past by people that were unreceptive basically to them. Your person didn't feel accepted in their truth. Your person didn't feel accepted being more open, authentic, wearing their heart on their sleeve kind of thing. Your person felt abandoned, rejected by that. And with you, they're learning new things every day, like they're learning to let go of tarring everyone with the same kind of brush, because they see you as very stable. They see you as like this empty cup, like your heart is open and you're open and receptive to receiving what this person has to offer, because this person also has a lot of love to give. But maybe it just takes this person a little bit of a while to feel that sense of safety and security, to allow their true expression to flow. So I talk about my feelings. And I love myself. How does your person see you? Again, they see you as someone they can feel safe to express their feelings. This person is talking about their feelings a lot more, or this is their desire. They just want this flow. Because they see you as a good listener. They see you as a good support system for them to really express their true self. And they see you as someone who loves themselves. It's like, because this is such a high vibrational connection and it's very powerful, the love is very profound, it creates so much transformation, so it can lead to a lot of triggering. This person sees that yes, you can be triggered, but you're very strong and stable. They see you almost like the King of Cups, where it shows the stormy seas around where the King of Cups is, but the King of Cups is still solid, secure overall. Obviously, we're all human, so no one's perfect with that. But they see overall that you are this like stable person, and you love yourself. They see you as high vibrational, like you love yourself. Not too many insecurities come up. Some do, obviously, on this path, but they see you overall as having that strong self-esteem and self-love to be able to ride some of these storms in a balanced and mature way. So how do you make them feel about themselves? Let's look into that. How long is this? 39 minutes. Wow. How do you make them feel about themselves? I'm honest. Wow, you make this person feel as though they can, with hand on heart, honestly express their feelings. You make this person feel as though they can be their true, authentic self and speak their truth, not only with you, but in their life without fear, okay? Your person, this is what the Tower moment was about. The bigger perspective of that Tower moment was your person didn't feel as though they could express their voice, express their truth. Your person suffered with not having healthy boundaries because they feared expressing their deepest truth. Your person had a feeling from childhood that they'd be rejected in their truth. So this was subconsciously manifesting as them creating these huge thick walls around themselves because they weren't being honest, they weren't speaking their truth, they weren't having healthy boundaries, so they had a lot of defense mechanisms up to try and ward off feeling so overwhelmed. I feel like your person was a people pleaser, and so they felt deep down in truth they felt very overwhelmed and like their boundaries were being crossed, but they weren't speaking up about it. So your person felt very diminished, very restricted, but they feel within your connection that they can be open and honest. There's a really profound message here that your person felt so accepted by you in their true self. They feel like you loved them for their true self like no other, like they've never experienced before to this degree, that this helped them to love themselves in their true nature, and it gave your person the strength to create those healthy boundaries. And I feel like that's what led to Tower moments with others, breaking down these walls that have been around their heart. You make them feel strong. Yeah, it's like you came into their life and they saw your strength, they saw your confidence, and they see you as coming in and helping them, and like you're teaching them how to be in their own strength. Your love helped them love themselves and feel strong, and like I said, just feel like they have permission to be their true self in the world. You make them feel proud of themselves. I feel like your person was suffering with self-esteem issues, like they were rejecting like their true self, and therefore they were hiding their true self. But with you, they feel like you love who they really are in profound ways, and they felt all that love that you were sending them with all those cards, with all the love, the light, the energy, the abundance coming in. You filled this person up with so much self-esteem that it transformed them from the inside out, and you've helped them to feel really proud of themselves for coming into their strength through being their true, honest expression and having that open heart, your person would have felt some insecurities and paranoia about expressing their true self, but now they're going from strength to strength with that true authentic expression. How else have you made them feel about themselves? I celebrate our similarities and differences. So you've made them feel proud of themselves for being different, for being unique, for being their true authentic soul expression. Your person really sees that you have brought this, you're like this mediator. I'm hearing you've really helped to ground this person, because your person felt very ungrounded. They were caught up in that tower. They were very isolated, shutting out people, shutting out the world. But they feel like you've come in and you've helped marry the two together, like their inner world and their outer world, because they're feeling much more secure just letting their inner world be seen a lot more in their outer world without hiding away. So they also see that you've helped them realize that even though they're very unique and they felt like they didn't fit in, you've helped them realize in a broader way that everyone in the world is going through similar struggles. Everyone's on this path of self-love and awakening. How else do you make this person feel about themselves? I can achieve my goals. So yeah, I feel as though your person had repressed a lot of their goals. And again, this is to do with them repressing their truth. I feel like your person is either deeply spiritual, or they just have these really powerful goals in their heart. But it's like they felt like a stranger in the world. They felt like no one understood them. So they repressed a lot of their goals. They repressed a lot of things that their heart and soul desired in life, because they felt like maybe they should just go along with the social matrix. Maybe they should just dim their truth, repress their truth, and live their life like everyone else is. And they really feel like the universe brought you to them in order to make them remember their goals and their dreams and their truth. And they see you as this messenger that came in. They see you as that Knight of Cups that came in with so much love, the messenger to help them realize that they need to love themselves, they need to honor themselves, they need to be their true selves in the world in order to feel liberated and at peace and full of love. How else do you make them feel about themselves? I can make the world a better place. So I feel like this was their goal, but they were stuck in that tower, okay? Your person is very high vibrational. They're full of love and light. They're full of this creativity and this expression, but it was very, very much repressed, stuck behind walls. And they feel like you've come in and there's been this crumbling because of their own self-love has broken through these self-imposed barriers, and they feel like they're coming back into their passion. They feel like they're coming back into their true heart's desires, which is to achieve the goals of making the world a better place, having some sort of mission, spiritual mission, or just helping people in some kind of way. How else do you make them feel about themselves? I choose a positive attitude. You make them feel happy. You make them feel positive. This is self-esteem as well. You've really, really massively helped them with their self-esteem. And again, shining out that truth that was so repressed within them. I am creative. Yeah, you make them feel safe. They feel accepted, loved, adored, and cherished by you. So you've been like this messenger to show them that they will be accepted in the world. They will be loved in the world for who they are. And even if they aren't, it's like, even if they feel like they aren't fully accepted by the world around them, they see you have come into their life as like a messenger from the soul family, from the universe, to show them how loved they are, so they feel deeply loved by the soul family and the universe. So this is why their heart is opened, and they are now coming back into expressing their feelings, expressing their truth, being creative. So if you'd like to know even more in depth how your person truly feels about you, please take advantage of the 2-for-1 on the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. That offer is ending in 48 hours, and they will look very deeply into your person's true feelings for you, what they want to happen between you both, what blocks are being resolved, and messages from the higher realms and where your connection is headed. The details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. And if this reading has resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, share it and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 2. You've chosen the Amethyst. So this is your person's true feelings for you right now. Please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. There's 48 hours left on the 2-for-1 Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. So for $11.11, that's US dollars, you get about 2,000 words. And those look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now, what they want to happen between you both, messages from spirit, any blocks that are being resolved, and where your connection is headed. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and the pinned comment, and there's only 48 hours left on the 2-for-1. So let's get straight into looking deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now. I was going to say the Sun, strength. The 2 of Wands. The Fool. The 9 of Cups. And Death. So your person feels as though you have massively assisted them with this huge shift in their life. They feel so much gratitude and so much love. They may be thinking about you all the time from afar. But you've made them feel as though they can be more of their authentic self, release things from their past that weren't serving them, things that are holding them back. This person really feels as though you've helped them have this strength, this self-esteem. So before this person met you, they had a lot of subconscious limiting beliefs about themselves that was really holding them back. Okay, so I always see the 2 of Wands as the person standing at the top of the Tower card. So your person, before meeting you, felt very repressed. They had a lot of thick walls up, they had masks on, they weren't loving or accepting certain aspects of themselves, and therefore they were hiding their true self away in the world, feeling very repressed, feeling very burnt out. Feeling very stuck with one of these wands bolted to the wall here. But it's like your person was, before they even met you, it's like this, I feel this would have been subconsciously, they were looking into their heart and wishing to have a much happier, joyful, liberating life. I feel like your person was wanting deep love, or they were wanting to meet their soulmate, or they were wanting to live their life through their heart, being more of their true authentic self, because this person's at the top of the tower. So it's almost saying as though your person had ascended somewhat to the realization that their life wasn't really how they wanted it to be. They felt like there was a lot of stagnation. They felt unfulfilled. So they were doing a lot of soul searching, and they wanted a passionate new beginning. And then I feel as though these birds coming in here, it's like you came into their life. There was this manifestation. So this could be mirrors between you both. I feel as though both of you were kind of on the same page, kind of your souls were calling out for this big wish, the wish, your heart's desire, like this soulmate connection. So this person really feels as though you came in as this manifestation. They see you as their dream come true, because through this connection they feel like it's this brand new beginning where they can be their true authentic self. So that they really feel that you have helped them massively with their self-esteem. With the sun here, it's like you came in as a ray of sunshine. You were loving them, you were fulfilling them in this way that they were desiring, in all these ways that their soul was really, really desiring. And they really feel that you've helped to tame these negative stories in their mind about themselves. You've really helped them to break through and see themselves in a much better light. You've helped them to love themselves profoundly and have that self-esteem. This is the solar plexus chakra. So this is them being their authentic self, shining that out in the world, living their life or directing their path through their heart, following their heart, being who they really are. And there's the infinity symbol here. So again, there's this mirrored energy, and yeah, you've helped this person to create healthy boundaries, I feel. And so they're taking this leap out of the tower, or there's been tower moments. A lot of things are crumbling for this person. They're releasing a lot of things. The fool has left all his baggage behind. He only has this small satchel of essentials with him. They see you as their biggest supporter, with this dog here representing loyalty. Okay, so I feel as though your person may have been or is going up against opposition, because a lot of people will be saying to your person one way or another, directly or indirectly, like, what are you doing? This person's jumping off the cliff. They're full of faith. This is a deeply spiritual connection. This is a connection where your person's going through a profound awakening and shift. And so this person, they feel so much more deeply connected with the divine and having faith in the universe and in themselves. So they're being a lot more fearless. They're jumping off that cliff. It's like they were wanting liberation from their old version of self, their old life, the things that weren't working. They were wanting this death and rebirth, the death card here. And they were holding on to this one wand here, which is the desire for a passionate new beginning. I feel like your person was wanting passion in their life because they felt like things were boring, stagnant, stale. They felt like they weren't growing on the soul level. But that all changed when their dream came true. You popped up, you came up in their life. With this genie coming out of the lamp, it also reminds me of the Page of Cups, where the fish is popping out of the cups. So this may have come unexpectedly to your person. And it's like your souls were calling each other in to alignment from afar, without you both even realizing it. So yeah, your person's much more stronger now. They're having healthy boundaries. They're taking a leap off the side of that tower. They're coming out of the tower, the thick walls, the false self. They're feeling like they can be who they truly are, because they feel like you love, appreciate and adore them for their true self. And this is their dream come true. They feel like this connection, it's a profound love, but it also encompasses like their deep soul desires. It helps them achieve certain goals and through some sort of creativity or expression in some kind of way, they feel like this connection is all wrapped up in one. It's very fulfilling. They feel like it's part of their soul path. And this is a brand new beginning for your person, with the 4 being the 0. Your person and the death card here as well is really releasing an old version of self. And it is truly a metamorphosis. This is a huge change in their life. Like you've come into their life, and their life's now moving in this completely new direction, which is much more in alignment with their true soul self. And they have a lot of gratitude that you've come into their life to help really assist them on this. They really feel like that was one of the main purposes of your connection, is to help with a rebirth into living a much more fulfilled life, a much more heart-centered life, a life that's in alignment with who they truly are, but were repressing for so long. So let's look into some oracle cards to look deeper into your person's true feelings for you right now. Silver waterfall. So your person felt like they were running on empty. Your person felt like before they met you, they were burnt out and stagnant, bored, stale. They felt lost. They didn't know where they were going. They didn't know what they were doing. They may not have even consciously known what they wanted, because it's almost like they were looking at the world around them and they felt like there was either no one that understood them, or they just didn't know how to proceed forward in their life, how to be their true self, how to feel fulfilled. And then look, there's the birds here again as well. They feel like you came into their life as a messenger from the universe to help them get back on track. And they feel like you have been extremely supportive. They feel that you love and adore and cherish them so deeply, that all of that love from you was rejuvenating them, lifting them up, healing them, and helping them to release those thick walls and the false version of self and the old life and the staleness. And now their heart is overflowing with this love as well, and this is giving them so much energy in order to be able to shift forward in their life and go with the flow of their true soul nature. This person's naked here, so it's like they feel like they can be naked and vulnerable. They love opening up, or they're on this path of discovering how to open up more and be vulnerable. This is, this is like a huge turn on to your person, for them to be naked and vulnerable, so to speak, in order for them to receive this love that's coming from you. They feel as though you're soulmates or twin flames. They feel deeply rejuvenated by this connection. They feel like it's put them back on the right path. After a time of being in shadow or feeling lost or disheartened on their path. Worthiness. They felt and feel like so much of your love, like your love is overflowing for this person. You love them so deeply, and they feel this. They feel they're like bathing in this, I want to say validation, but I don't feel like it's in an unhealthy way. They're bathing in all this love and light and respect and admiration that you have for them, and it's helping them to know their worth. It's helping them to look inwards and see their inner beauty, see their strength, see their gifts, see their amazing qualities. So they're feeling so much more at peace within themselves, and that is giving them the confidence to be more of who they really are. and release anything that's been holding them back in their life so they can be free. Your person was desiring that liberation, just to be who they are without worrying about being judged or criticized or condemned for their truth. Compatibility. So your person feels like you're very compatible with each other. They definitely feel as though you are both calling each other in subconsciously. You both manifested each other. You both came into alignment, because there's definitely a mirrored sense of this deep meaning and transformation that's going on within you both. You're both learning to love yourself. You're both learning your self-worth through this beautiful connection. And yeah, it's like your paths crossed, maybe unexpectedly, and then you realize that you're so similar. You just felt that alignment, you felt that oneness. Because they're wearing like the same uniform here, and they're on these birds. So to me, this is like these people have, on a spiritual sense, on a spiritual level, they have this high responsibility of seeing above, like seeing the bigger perspective. Like you're both light workers, and it's like there was this reconciliation, and this person feels you're on some sort of mission as these light workers together as well. So yeah, this compatibility they feel with you, it helps them come alive in their true self. They feel like you understand them, you have a lot of empathy for them, and yeah, you understand what they've been going through, because it's mirrored. Connection. So yeah, this connection card is like the Two of Cups in the tarot, which is, again, it's like you're on the same page. It feels like heaven. This is like paradise. There's harmony between you. They feel like you came into alignment because you were the same vibration. Your souls wanted the same thing. They recognize you from the higher realms. They feel that they've known you from many past lives and in other dimensions. For some of you, you're very close on that soul level. You've known each other. You know each other extremely well. And there was this instant recognition. Look, reflection here as well. There was this instant recognition, and it may have been through feelings of harmony, and this could have happened very quickly. For some of you, you could have known this straight away. For others, you would have found yourself just feeling really good, like really peaceful in this person's presence, and slowly but surely finding yourself thinking about this person more and more, and just feeling their energies. There's definitely a sense of, if you had a communication with this person, like initially, you felt like it was harmonious. You felt that strong like energy of calmness, peace, healing, uplifting, happy, high vibrational energy between you both, like a sense of safety as well. Your person's feeling very joyous at the moment. They're feeling very euphoric. They feel like there is harmony, or this is what they're desiring, for you to cross paths again, for you to have this harmony. Your person really feels as though you allow them to be their true expression. You love them for their true expression, and they have been magnetized to be more of their true expression with you, because it actually creates some disharmony within your connection when you shut down being that true heartfelt expressing your feelings, which is wonderful, because I feel as though your person felt rejected in the past for being their true authentic self, shining out their light. They felt abandoned, they felt rejected, they felt as though people couldn't handle them, or they were too much, or people just didn't understand them. But with you, they kind of feel the opposite. They feel as though they are well received in being their true nature, and so this just allows them to come out of their shell more and more as time goes on. So let's look at some Romance Angels Oracle cards. How does your person truly feel about you right now? Worth waiting for. So yeah, it's like your person, I feel like they may have had to go through quite a few things, struggles in their life, and in some cases maybe you met when you're older, but it says divine timing is at work in your love life. So your person's really thinking about how the universe has brought you together, and how it's brought you together at the right time. Like, they definitely recognised that they needed to go through certain things, they needed to learn certain things to get them to where they were, to be able to come into alignment with you in this way. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So yeah, this is one of the main key things they feel within your connection. They feel like you have made it safe for them to open their heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. They feel safe in your connection. They feel received by you. And they open their heart to you in order to be able to receive more of your love. They feel all the love and respect, admiration that you have for them, and it made your person feel secure and safe to open their heart in order to receive that more and have that really good flow, really good balance of giving and receiving this highest energy, this love. So yeah, you help your person to feel really safe in their own skin, really safe, being vulnerable, and they're learning to be stronger and stronger in their open-heartedness, in their vulnerability with you and in their life in general. And this is really helping to liberate your person in profound ways, which is what your person was desiring. They were desiring liberation from these self-imposed walls of this tower here. They were looking out over the ocean, representing deep emotion, and it's a heart here as well. They were wanting to have this deeply profound, emotional, spiritual experience to really be able to open their heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Your person's feeling these powerful romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so there's a sense that your person feels that your love for them is real. So this also gives them a sense of safety to open their heart and explore these feelings. So they're feeling very passionate. They're feeling like they're overflowing with this love and romantic feelings at this time. And express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So yeah, your person feels safe with you to express their love, open their heart. They feel as though you love that. They feel as though you've created this really stable environment. They feel like you're mature. They feel like you're open-minded and open-hearted to be able to receive them in their truth. So your person is coming forward, expressing their love, making that romantic gesture. So let's look at what do they love about you? What does your person love about you? There's a powerful messages about they see you as strong and you make them feel safe. So what do they love about you? We have, I am so loved, loving and lovable. You make this person feel so loved and accepted for who they really are. And they are, in truth, a very loving person. I feel like your person either grew up in a household where there wasn't really expression of love and emotions all that much, and they therefore felt like they had to repress their feelings. They had to repress like their expression, like their genuine true nature. And I feel like this has manifested throughout their past relationships of people not being able to handle their amount of expression. Like your person may have had this tendency to express themselves so much, and they were wanting love and approval, and it may have been like that desperation behind everything that sort of pushed people away. But it was like that childhood wound. But I feel like your person, they've healed a lot. They're not in that place of desperation. It's more like they were looking for somewhere to be able to express their truth, their love. And so, yeah, your person has been very repressed when it comes to expressing loving feelings, but you make them feel so loved for being so loving, and you make them feel so lovable. They feel like you came in and really embraced them. They feel like you came in and really helped to heal a lot of childhood wounds within them as well. And there's something about your person wasn't expecting to meet you. So they weren't even like trying to get you to love them or anything like that. It's like you just loved them. This is a really powerful message here. It's like they didn't have to convince you. They didn't have to really do anything. They feel like you loved them just for who they are. You loved them in their true nature, and this is kind of what your person really needed. They needed to receive like that love. They felt, I'm hearing a message like they felt like you chose them. They didn't have to convince you. They didn't have to fight for your love. There's something about you knew your feelings for them, you loved them, you were expressing your love openly for them, and this is what your person really needed. And this is what your person, that's what's really made your person feel like safe and secure in opening their heart to you in return, because they see that you are bold and courageous and you showed your feelings openly. And also they love this about you, because I feel like this person also has that tendency to be like that, but I feel like they've been sort of heartbroken. They felt abandoned and rejected for wearing their heart on their sleeve. So they found it a great inspiration and a great strength within you that you came along and just expressed your feelings and had this open heart and offered your heart to this person. They really loved that. They really, it encouraged them to get back to their true nature of wearing their heart on their sleeve again as well, because that is who they really are as well. What else do they love about you? They see you as someone that's very accepting. You see the good in other people. They see you're not judging them. They love that you have this unconditional love, this unconditional acceptance and adoration for them. We have, I celebrate our similarities and our differences. So this person, they love how you see the similarities between you both, and that really connects you. You have a lot of empathy. but they also feel safe in your connection because you embrace how they are different to you. You embrace the aspects of them. Again, I do feel it's to do with them expressing their feelings and having an open heart in certain ways, because this person, your person, felt really like rejected or misunderstood or abandoned for, I feel like, that true expression in the past, wearing their heart on their sleeve in the past. Like other people were turned off by that, or it was too much, or they didn't understand it, or they felt it was like projecting like idealizations on these other people and things like that. So other people, they felt like didn't understand them, so there was this huge like polarity between them and other people. And I definitely feel like it was, they had those subconscious beliefs that they were so different from others. They were sort of manifesting people coming in that didn't understand them because that's how they felt about themselves. But with you, they feel like there's this powerful understanding and empathy because you're from the same soul family, or your soulmates, or your twin flames. And so yeah, it's just really profound that you came in and with that open heart, and you really like loved, adored them for who they are, and it gave them permission to open their heart and come back to their true nature. So they see you as someone that is responsible, and that is like maturity, that is stability. They see you as someone that's deeply caring, compassionate and loving, and that you really care about how they feel. You care about this person's happiness. You care about showing love to the people that you love. They see you as they see you as someone that looks after people. Like this could be, they see you looking after your family, they see you looking after your friends, and they see you just people that like, you're very empathic, you have this big heart, you care about your family, you feel responsible for helping people in your family feel happy, and anyone around you, and they feel like you are taking care of them in this same kind of way as well. Like they see you as very responsible, sensible, stable, secure in these ways. And again, it feels like you help to heal these inner child wounds. I'm hearing your person felt very overlooked, but you saw them, and they feel like you chose them. They could have been so easily overlooked. But they feel like you didn't overlook them. You saw them and you embraced them, and you wanted them to be happy. You wanted them to see their worth. What else do they love about you? How do they see you? I am grateful for all that I have. They see you as someone that's also like mature, because you have a lot of gratitude. This is, you focus on gratitude, you focus on the things that this connection provides and brings. You focus on the beauty in life, rather than being like incredibly impatient and focusing on what's missing and being all over the place. They see you as someone that's very stable. They feel greatly accepted, loved and appreciated by you, because they see you as being grateful that they are in your life as well. They it gives them a sense of liberation. They feel like you're grateful whenever they express their feelings to you. They feel like you receive that, you love that, you adore that. They feel like you are really thankful and love and embrace, like this silver waterfall. They feel like you embrace their true nature and what they have to offer you in this connection, and their heartfelt expression. And you know, your person just really wanted to be received in this kind of way, and they feel like you received them really well. I am adventurous. So this person, they know that they are very deep. This is like a very deep person. This is someone that can be very intense. And but they see you as adventurous. Like, you see this connection with them as an adventure. You love it. You have this enthusiasm about it. You're open, you're receptive, you receive this, you put your energy, time and heart into this connection. So they feel like you're on this adventure together. They feel like you're on the same page. They feel like you want this adventure as much as they do, because you are both this. You are both wanting to broaden your horizons. You are wanting to explore deeper depths in your lives. And they love that you're adventurous. You see it as an adventure. Like, you're excited about the connection. You're open, you're receptive. You go with the flow of it. You're not all resistant and bottled up and like, what the hell's this about? And they see you as embracing it. And again, that increases that sense of security and safety within this person to keep opening their heart to you and this connection. I am proud of myself. So they see you as someone who is proud of yourself. They see you as someone who has high self-esteem, self-confidence, self-love. And also they feel as though they've assisted you to heighten this self-love within yourself in certain ways. And again, this makes them feel safe and secure, because it's like they see you as receptive. They see you as someone with an open heart. You're willing to love yourself. You're not all closed off and like, oh no, I don't deserve this love. You know, this person is mature and self-loving enough to have this open heart in order to receive so much love and let their own self-love be amplified. They see you as strong and courageous to go on this adventure, almost like that Fool card. Taking a leap of faith with that open heart, embracing all that this connection has on offer. Yeah, they see you as open, receptive. I am beautiful inside and out. So again, your person feels they can just be their true self with you. They can be their true expression because you are open to loving yourself more. You're open to receiving them and what this connection is offering in terms of your healing and your awakening, and you raising your vibration and realizing more and more and more your inner beauty and outer beauty. You're open, so that makes them feel safe being open. Open to giving, open to receiving. You are both that. So it's amplified. Your connection is deepening over and over and over again, more and more and more as time goes on. So yeah, honest. I am honest with the hand on heart. They see you as very honest. They see you as following your heart. They see you as emotionally secure. To be honest with yourself. That's really important to this person. They see you as being honest with yourself. Because a lot of people in this social matrix, the ego gets too involved and they're resistant to growth. You know, the ego doesn't like to let go of old belief systems, and there's a lot of resistance and struggle and denial. This person sees you as the opposite of that. This person sees you as strong and courageous, to be honest with yourself and listen to your heart and love yourself and recognize your strengths and your beauty inside and out, and be proud of yourself. So let's look into, how do you make your person feel about themselves? How do you make them feel about themselves? I dream big and I work hard. There's definitely a powerful message here that you make them feel that they are on track to open their heart and believe. I'm hearing believe in this spiritual part again, believe in love again, believe in their experience of love, their understanding of love, because your person's very, very deep and spiritual. So their path and the way they feel and experience love is very different to most people in the world. And I feel like that's definitely one of the main reasons why your person was really repressed. They felt like they hadn't found anyone where they could sort of click into place, and there's just this natural energy flow where they really come alive. But with you, it's like they feel like you're the yin yang. You've come together, the yin and yang coming together, almost like two parts of a key that opens up a door to their heart. So they believe it. They feel like your connection has put them back on track in opening their heart towards their goals and dreams, because this connection deeply encompasses like your person's goals and aspirations and expression. How else do you make them feel about themselves? I am patient. So you make them feel as though there's so much abundance, there's so much amazing aspects of your connection, and how it's really opened them up to seeing life and the universe through these eyes that just see everything as miraculous, everything as an adventure. You've expanded their levels of experience profoundly. That your person is really loving this journey. They're really loving the present moment. They're having all that gratitude for the present moment right now, and so they are patient. They're, you know, within your person, because everyone's human, there will be times where the overactive mind will come in and will be thinking about like, where's your connection headed? But there's just, your person feels so loved and cherished in this present moment that it's like they're basking in that energy, that they're loving the present moment. They're trying to go with the flow. They don't want to miss like the moment. You make them feel very positive. I choose a positive attitude. You make them feel happy. You make them feel very uplifted. You make them feel this high level of self-esteem. This is like the solar plexus chakra as well. And they think of you, they see you as this ray of sunshine that came into their life to put them on this new trajectory of really rising up. How else do you make them feel about themselves? confident, yes. They feel like you chose them. They feel like you see how they are beautiful inside and out. You see these amazing qualities within them that others couldn't see, or they overlooked them, or they didn't appreciate them, or didn't understand these aspects within them. But you really recognize these aspects of them, and it makes them feel incredibly confident. This is that strength and stability. Yeah, I don't know if I just said that wrong. That inner security that they feel within this connection to shine out their truth, and they feel like you've really helped them with their confidence. Like this person's really had a glow up with all this glowing light. Yeah, and a lot of this is to do with don't know why I'm moving those. A lot of this is to do with their true nature is to be caring and compassionate, but in really, really deep ways. Like your person's really deep, and but they felt like they weren't being received in certain ways, and you make them feel loved and supported and cherished for being very kind and compassionate. Your person is someone that likes to help people as well, and they love to help you. They love to offer everything they feel like that you've given them, and you provide for them. They love giving you all of that, like tenfold, or they love giving you all of that back in return, basically. And this love is just, I feel as though this love and light is amplifying tenfold between you. How else do you make them feel about themselves? I walk away from bullies and ask for help. So this person really feels as though you've given them the confidence to walk away from bullies, walk away from things or people that aren't serving them, things that were making them judge themselves and feel not good enough. That was causing them to be locked away in their tower, behind their walls and masks. They feel like you've come in and you love, appreciate, accept them for who they truly are. They see you as someone who isn't judging them. You love them and you are helping them thrive. You want to see them thrive. You want to see them grow in this confidence and be happy and rise up. And they really feel as though you have massively assisted them with that. And I'm hearing water off a duck's back. You've helped them to take other people's criticism as water off a duck's back, because you've helped them to love themselves. And again, they see you as this like messenger from the divine, like the divine sent you to them as a messenger to love themselves. And they really hear that message and they're really taking it to heart. You make them feel that they are a good friend. So yeah, again, this is like the Two of Cups energy. On the same page, you help each other. This is both of your true nature. Your person feels very understood, very much embraced for being this good friend, being someone who also is very kind, compassionate, giving, caring. And this makes them feel really good about themselves. They feel that you appreciate them for everything that you offer them. They offer you. How else do you make them feel about themselves? I talk about my feelings. So yeah, they feel like they can really talk about their feelings with you. this is like a major thing for your person, because I feel like this was something that was massively repressed. Like your person, they're such a deep person, and they have these deep feelings, but it was so repressed. But they feel like you came in and you are this good listener, and they could really express themselves. And also they see you as, you make them feel as though they're very empathic as well, that they can really hear you out, they can understand you, they can help you grow into yourself as well. So if you would really like to know in depth how your person truly feels about you, please take advantage of the 2-for-1 on the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. That offer ends in 48 hours, and those readings look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you, what they want to happen between you both, what blocks are being resolved, what messages Spirit has for you, and where your connection is headed. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. And if this reading has resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, share it and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you so much for joining me here. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 3. You've chosen the blue crystal. So this is your person's true feelings for you right now. So please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. So there's 48 hours left on the offer of the 2-for-1 for Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. So for $11.11, that's US dollars, you get about 2,000 words, and those look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now, what your person wants to happen between you both, what blocks are being resolved, where your connection is headed, and messages from Spirit. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment, and the offer for the 2-for-1 ends in 48 hours. So let's look deeply into, how does your person truly feel about you right now? The Hanged Man. The 4 of Wands. The 7 of Cups, the High Priestess, and the 10 of Cups. So what I'm sensing is, and I feel this is relevant as well, the 4 of Swords. What I'm feeling is your person has really been going inwards, trying to figure out how you feel about them. I feel like a lot of epiphanies have come through with the Hanged Man. There's this sense that there was tension within your connection. Like fears came in, doubts, wounds. This could have been directly about your connection. It could have been about things going on in individual life. So I feel like your person has had things going on within their individual life, and you have in many cases. So there's been tensions within yourselves as individuals. But this has sort of been felt energetically between you both. But the mind, I feel like your person's mind may have come in and been a bit like, what's this tension about? Is this person falling out of love? Are they abandoning me? Are they rejecting me? Have their feelings changed? I feel like this has happened for both of you. There's been like this time where they felt like there's been a separation or a silence between you, or it could have been an energetic distance between you. So I feel this is like mirrored between you both. So I'm going to say it as your person, but I feel like it applies to both of you. I feel like, yeah, there's been this pause with the Hanged Man. A pause in your connection in some kind of way. A pause to that feeling of harmony that was felt previously towards, before this, sorry. But then, yeah, there's been this pause, but he's got butterfly wings on here. So whatever's been going on within your connection, it's forced you both to go inwards. You needed time to go inwards within yourselves, to have a major transformation. So coming out of some sort of cocoon, like the butterfly coming out of the cocoon, into transformation. And it's to do with like deeper self-awareness, a deeper level of awakening. But there was a time of feeling like disconnected from each other. So your person, I feel like, well, I am going to say both of you, I feel like you've both been going inwards. You're like, what's going on? Taking time to pause, to feel into the energies. You've both been trying to figure out, like, what's the other person feeling? You've both kind of felt for a while like things were up in the air. And you're like, and this was like a head versus heart thing. Your heart was telling you the truth about the love is real, the love is here, the love is strong, the love is strengthening, everything's happening for a good reason. But because of these feelings of tension that you both were picking up from each other, it's like your minds sort of came in with some like nagging doubts or fears, and it's like, maybe this person is losing their feelings for me, maybe they're walking away, maybe they don't feel the same way about me as I feel for them, sort of thing. So then there's this sort of feeling of a bit of panic, which then makes the mind even sort of worse. And then you can't see clearly because the mind cannot see the truth of this connection. Only your heart can. That's the center of your knowing feelings. So yeah, both of you, but your person as well, has really been going inwards, maybe listening to music, maybe meditating, trying to activate or trying to tap into the third eye, the high priestess, the intuition, and be like, how do you feel about me? What's going on here? Does this person still love me? And I feel as though there's this realization that's happened or is going to happen really soon between you, that the love is really real. These insights are coming in, okay? The hanged man hangs himself upside down on purpose to see everything from a different perspective. He has the halo of light around his head and transformation. And there's the sun here in the Four of Wands. And the high priestess, the third eye opened, and this psychedelic like poster. I feel like your person's been trying to reach like higher states of consciousness through meditation, through music, through other means, in order to get these deep downloads and really know. They're trying to feel security in these inner knowings within their heart. And I feel like they're reaching that. They're reaching this understanding, or there's some sort of breakthrough within your connection where they just know, or very soon they will know for sure that what's going on is the Ten of Cups, this complete emotional fulfillment within you both, this deep love. Ten of Cups is also you're both achieving some sort of breakthrough in terms of succeeding in stepping up on a higher level of consciousness within your connection, which is opening you both up to higher levels of love and harmony right now. Four of Wands, I see that as a gateway. You're moving through this gateway together. The soul family is there cheering you on. Your person's definitely been trying to, and has actually been achieving, connecting with the soul family. And the soul family is like reassuring your person that it's the Ten of Cups. This is a completion of some sort of cycle where you're coming back into harmony, balance, joy, love, feeling deeply connected in the heart space, feeling deeply connected with the soul family as well as each other. So the kids are dancing here. It's like jumping for joy, overjoyed. Okay, I feel like you both had fears that the other person was losing love, because there was just some sort of tension. But you're coming out of that, and the level of love is increased between you both now, because something has shifted, some density has shifted. So you've created room for more love within the connection to flow into both of you. So let's look at some oracle cards to look deeper into your person's true feelings for you right now. The true feelings for you. Sexual freedom. So there's these profound sexual desires. For some of you, when you're really in harmony with this person, you feel that energetically, and it's like your souls come together and your souls are mating. And this is like an expression, it's one of the expressions of the harmony between the divine masculine and the feminine. It's the interplay of the yin and yang. So sexual freedom, you may be feeling this person connecting with you on that energetic level in that sexual way, feeling these high vibrations, that electric, ecstatic, euphoric experiences. And it's because your hearts are overflowing with this joy and this love and this sense of relief after some doubts came in the mind, that you're just rushing together, and you're having like these sexual desires as well, and thoughts of that, and feeling like your souls coming together in that way, energetically. The Rainbow Reviver. So yeah, your person's really feeling as though there's been this abundant revival of your connection, a revival of this energetic flow and joy, and rising up over previous struggles or this tension or whatever it is. They have this realization that everything has happened to help you both ascend even more, to allow in more love, allow you to align more with high vibration, love and light. So your person's feeling on cloud 9. They're feeling excited, vibrant. This is like a carefree, playful energy, deep love. How else are they truly feeling about you right now? Yeah, love. Profound love. And look, meditation. Your person's definitely been going inwards to try and find within their own heart truth, their own intuition, what's going on here. They feel like there's a revival of this love. They feel like you're both in the heart space a lot more now. Because for a while, that feeling of disconnect was because you were both individually in the mind. The mind does not have the capability to understand love. You know, these profound love connections. The mind cannot understand the soul part. This is very much a path of learning to continually sink back into the heart space. That is your true authentic nature. That is the gateway to your intuition and to this path, this awakening, this consciousness. So your person's feeling ecstatic right now because you're in this absolutely euphoric. It's like an eruption of euphoria through the heart space has returned within your connection, and this person is reassured that they are loved. You know, you love them so deeply, and it wasn't you walking away, it wasn't you falling out of love, it was some sort of shadow aspect that was contracted to be worked throughout this time. That was what was going on, and it's been dissolved on some level, some degree, to allow you both to come back into deeper harmony and peace at this moment, or very soon for some of you. How else are they feeling? The divine masculine. So yeah, the divine masculine, and there's like the third eye here as well. It's like your person feels reassured again, so that they've come back into their divine nature. They've come back into their heart space rather than being too caught up in the fearful mind. Your person feels amazing in this connection because it helps them to embrace their true nature so much more. This is like who they are, but it was somewhat like repressed in certain ways because of the social matrix, and we're all conditioned to repress our true soul self and be like everyone else, and follow this idealism that isn't anything. It's a prison. It cuts us off from our true self. It makes us feel disempowered and imprisoned within our own fears of being our true authentic expression. But this divine masculine is extremely strong, courageous, because this person is awakened. They are within their divine masculine self identity, and this is helping create a lot of shifts within this person's life. They're strong like the lion. They have this strength, this courage. They're creating healthy boundaries with the shield as well. And they're definitely sending you messages. It could be telepathically through your mind and through the heart space. With this eagle here, it's like sending messages of this love to you. So let's look at some romance angels oracle cards. How do they truly feel about you right now? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So this person sees you as potentially the one for them, the person for them, the love of their life. Let's just get some more out. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking. The steps you're guided to take. And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So your person feels like there's some sort of divine timing here. So they're like, you could be the one for them, but only time will tell, sort of thing. But they're being guided by their heart, by their higher self and soul family, to embrace this love, like explore this connection. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And a lot of this is to do with learning how to fully open the heart and feel safe to love, feel safe to be vulnerable and open-hearted and embrace this connection. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So you and your person are on this path where you're both learning to open your hearts, to give and receive the highest energy of all, to follow your hearts, okay? So that is why at times the mind comes in and creates these doubts and these fears and worries about, is this person rejecting me? Is this person abandoning me? Am I going to make a fool out of myself if I show my feelings? All of these kinds of fears are what are being triggered in your connection and will continue to be. And it's like a cycle of the fears coming up, and then you come back to deeper faith and realizing, oh, these triggers just happened in order to try and release another layer of them. so that I can open my heart more, and then you come back to like deeper love and joy. So this is like a process that you and your person are going through. And this is how it's designed, just like this soul contract here, this process of basically teaching you both to feel secure in the love that you have with the other, the love that the other person has for you. Because there's these deep subconscious wounds from childhood, which we all go through as humans, about feeling that we're not loved for who we are, or like it's dangerous, it's not safe to be our true selves. So then in this profound connection that you have with this person, it's like you're taking these steps along the way to opening the heart more and more and more. At times it will be like, oh, like the heart like closes down somewhat because of the fears in the mind. It feels like it's not safe to be open. I could be rejected. I could be making a fool out of myself. I'm going to look stupid, kind of thing. And but then it's like after a time of that, the struggle between the head and the heart, you come back to a deeper realization. And it's always through a deeper like expression, or one of you opens your heart more, and either of you, you know, come back into courage or stays within the strength of having the heart open, regardless of what your mind's sort of saying. And if you feel a bit foolish, because that is, you know, this is like the price, or the price we have to pay. For love, in truth, it's, you know, that is the power of love. The love is so powerful that it entices you to go through the struggles that the mind has, where it's saying, oh, I'm making a fool out of myself. And you know, even if you do make a fool out of yourself and you're rejected, and you feel humiliated, it's still an opportunity to make a choice to keep your heart open. So yeah, it's kind of like the price that we have to pay for true love, is to be open and vulnerable and go through these stages. This is part of your soul contract with this person. Go through these different stages and layers of stripping back the fearful mind to make more room for the heart to open. So what do they love about you? Let's look at that next. What do they love about you right now? I celebrate our similarities and differences. So I'm getting a message here that they feel deeply understood by you. They feel that you have a lot of empathy for them, and that this helps them to feel really loved, appreciated, accepted. But also they feel like they're different to you in certain ways, but they see you as very understanding, loving of the differences as well. Yeah. They feel as though you have a lot of similarities, but you're also the differences of like the yin and yang, the masculine and the feminine. But it's that differences, that polarity, that makes you very magnetized to each other and makes you feel very attracted to each other. How else do they see you? What do they love about you? They see you as very patient as well, I'm hearing. They love that they see you have this mission, you have this desire to make the world a better place, to send out your love, your light. They feel like you're on this mission to be brave and courageous and have an open heart and express your truth, because that is how your light and love comes into the world. So they absolutely love that about you. They feel like you are this very kind, loving, big-hearted person. What else do they love about you? They feel like you've made a huge difference to their world as well. Oops. themselves to them and their life. Sorry, that one just fell on the floor. They see you loving yourself, and they love that you're courageous in doing that, having that genuine like self-love. It gives them permission to love themselves as well, because we're in this social matrix where there's a lot of like judgment, or like that person loves themselves, that person is up themselves, that kind of thing. But this self-love that you have, they see that is a strength that allows you to be open and vulnerable and have that open heart, and that just makes them feel safe and secure to be able to open their heart as well. So they encourage you to love yourself more. This person wants you to have an open heart even more. They want you to express your true feelings. They see you as someone that's very patient. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. Because you're on this divine path. It's an unfolding path. They see you as someone that enjoys living in the present moment, going with the flow of this connection, embracing all the magic that comes out of this union, and really diving into that, really embracing that, having a lot of gratitude to that. And there is also this feeling of divine timing and things unfolding more and more as time goes by, but they see you as very patient. They love that you are brave. Yeah, this is you being brave with your true expression again. Expressing your heart, shining out your truth. So I'm hearing like many divine feminines, you could be very paranoid. Like this is your way of, this is your path of being open and vulnerable, for expressing your feelings to your divine masculine. And this could be the thing that triggers you the most at times, but you're very courageous. You're still expressing your truth regardless, for the most part, and they love this about you. It makes them feel more secure, more reassured, and more understanding of where you're coming from within this connection, how you're feeling, and it makes them reassured of your love for them. They see you as someone that is beautiful inside and out, so they were very attracted to you inside and out. And yeah, it's like they really want you to know your beauty. They really want you to love yourself wholeheartedly and be in your confidence, to shine out like your radiance, because they see that in you. This person loves you very deeply because they want you to be happy. They want you to know your self-worth. They see you as confident, again shining out all this light, and it makes a difference in their life. They feel like it makes a difference to other people around you. But when you're confident within yourself, it makes them feel confident within your connection. When you're confident and shining out your truth, expressing your feelings, being clear, open and honest, it makes them feel safe to love and open their heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So keep staying courageous. It's very refreshing as well. I can achieve my goals. They see you as someone with a lot of goals, and you have the courage and the conviction to really take the steps and achieve those goals. This is also one way in which they see you are confident within yourself and your capabilities, your abilities, your gifts. So let's look into how you make them feel about themselves. How do you make them feel about themselves? You make them feel thoughtful. You make them feel really good and like proud of themselves for recognizing that they are a thoughtful, caring, compassionate person. This person has a lot of gratitude for you, and I feel like this person learns a lot from you. That could be interlinked with their I celebrate our similarities and differences. They feel something like the differences between you is how you learn from each other, but that they are learning a lot from you, and they want to express that, and for some of them they are showing you this, and they want to be thoughtful. They are thoughtful. How else do you make them feel about themselves? I use my imagination to play and create. Yeah, you make them feel like they can embrace their imagination and be more playful and happy and creative and joyous in their life, and not take life so seriously. I feel like your person before meeting you felt very pressured, felt very weighed down, felt very unhappy, like everything was just so serious. There could have been a lot of anxieties, there could have been a lot of struggles going on in the world, going on in their life, going on internally, stress basically. I feel like you give them permission in some kind of way to be imaginative. I feel like they think about you and this connection all the time. It's very high vibrational. It connects them to the infinite universe. So they love diving into that. It fills them with energy. This is like them returning to their childlike wonderment of having that open heart and that curiosity and being open and receptive to life in general. And they are much more playful. I'm seeing like an image of your person just having a smile on their face a lot more and being much more energized and happy, and maybe joking around a bit more, being sort of like a more playful sort of energy around people, and being a lot more creative as well. And I'm hearing encouraging others with their creativity through play. How else do you make them feel about themselves? So they feel as though that they feel safe to open their heart, to express their feelings, or let you know their love for you. Also, in some cases, this is you make them feel thoughtful and like they're a good support system to you, because they really come to you as this good listener when you express your feelings. This is what I was picking up. They really love and thrive, and they really need you to have or remain having that open heart and that communication of your feelings, as long as it's like you're not, expressing unrealistic expectations or anger and bitterness and resentment towards them. If you're like expressing this unconditional love, these unconditional feelings, this high vibrational energies, I mean, obviously it's fine to talk about your genuine needs as well. Don't repress those. But yeah, basically your person really loves being this powerful support to you. They love allowing you, being this safe container for you to open up into, being this support system or this firm foundation for you to open up into, thrive, come alive, be your true nature, liberate yourself through them. They feel like they help you liberate yourself through their support and love for you, and vice versa. And that's the differences. It may be in slightly different ways, but ultimately you're both healing each other, like the same wounds, and feeling the same love. That's how you're similar. How else do you make them feel about themselves? Yeah, I am creative. So yeah, they're using their imagination, they're being creative, they're expressing their truth more, they're expressing their passions more, they're receiving a lot of inspiration, they're going towards bigger goals and dreams, or just really loving what they're already achieving. This is them succeeding and thriving. How else do you make them feel about themselves? I am adventurous. So yeah, they're having a lot of fun within this connection. They take this connection very seriously, but it's a lot of fun. It's like playful, light-hearted, but it's very deep. They feel like they're plugged into the higher realms, and they're just overflowing with this energy. Again, I just see them as being happy, expressing this happiness wherever they go. It's like a spring in their step, and it's having it's rubbing off on other people. It's making other people around them feel like they have permission to be more creative, more playful, imaginative, adventurous, and open-hearted. So whoever your person's coming into contact with, it's helping others to come alive in these ways as well. Like the people around them feel like they'll be more accepted. They will be accepted for being their true authentic nature around this person. I choose a positive attitude, so you make them feel positive, happy, thinking, happy thoughts, confidence, dreaming big. They see you as a ray of sunshine, and just joy. Overflowing with this joy right now. I do feel it's because this harmony and a deeper level of love has erupted in your connection. I focus on my breathing to relax my body and my mind. So yeah, your person, I definitely feel they do meditating, or they have this understanding about taking stillness, relaxation, to relax their mind, relax their body. They find your connection very healing, calming. And yeah, this is them going inwards, connecting with you. And before, it was like they were trying to calm their mind to sink into the intuition within their heart space and really figure out like what was going on. And you make them feel that self-love in their uniqueness. They know that they have this they are a unique soul, and their expression of that in the world is helpful, and it's a gift, and it helps the planet in some kind of way. It helps people around them in some kind of way. I feel like this person definitely helps other people to embrace their uniqueness and not see it as like a negative, but seeing it as a positive. So if you would like to know super in depth how your specific person truly feels about you, then please take advantage of the 2-for-1 on the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. Though there's another 48 hours before the 2-for-1 offer ends. So please take advantage of that for $11.11, that's US dollars, We look into how your person truly feels about you, what they want to happen between you both, what blocks are being resolved, what messages there are from spirit, and where your connection is headed. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. And if this reading has resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, share it and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you so much for joining me here. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 4. You've chosen the pink crystal. So this is your person's true feelings for you right now. Please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. So there's 48 hours left on the 2-for-1 Dear Beloved love letter readings. So for $11.11, that's US dollars, you get about 2,000 words, and they look really in depth into your specific person's feelings for you right now, what they want to happen between you both, what blocks are being worked through, where your connection is headed, and messages from spirit. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and a pinned comment, and there's 48 hours left on the 2-for-1. So let's look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you. Sorry, just readjusting the chair to get comfortable. It's going to be a long reading. So their true feelings for you right now. We have the 10 of Cups. The 7 of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. The 8 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups. So a lot of Cups energy, lots of intense emotions. At the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the 9 of Swords. Okay, so let's just fit this in. How are they feeling about you? Okay, so right now they're feeling very joyous actually. With the 10 of Cups, I feel you have a very powerful, energetic connection. They're connecting with you in the higher realms especially. And there's definitely this sense of them going through a transition in their life, and they have worries about this. For some of you, it could be there's been fears of you walking away. It seems like similar themes in most of the readings today, in all honesty, but it's just the cards that are coming out. There's a fear even now, or this is something that's just happened recently, but you've come out of it, because we started off with the 10 of Cups, which is complete emotional fulfillment, feeling like you're on the same page, feeling happy, joyous, so much love. But you know, there's definitely been a time of they're not knowing where they stand with you. They had fears that you were walking away, fears that this connection was lost, and worries about that. So very much in the mind, the overactive mind. And that meant they couldn't see clearly what was going on, and they couldn't tap into their intuition in their heart space for a while. So yeah, they didn't know where they stood. They felt like everything was up in the air. This could also be like the feeling of the Hanged Man. And I feel like your person has been wanting to invest in this connection, plant these seeds, but it's like they've come up with this, come towards you. They may feel like you've been walking away, but you aren't. You're walking towards your bigger goals and dreams. So what you were walking away from was things that weren't serving. That's like third-party situations. Doesn't necessarily have to mean another person or people. It could be anything, any sort of block. So I feel you've been walking away from things that aren't serving and creating this transition within yourself, so then you can turn around and take up this 2 of Cups. which is being in the heart space again, where you can have this powerful oneness, joy, love, really connecting you both. But yeah, it's like there's another message here. They may have felt like everything was amazing between you, and then suddenly everything was up in the air, and they were coming towards you with this offer, like they were giving you their heart, and you walked away. This could be the other way around for some of you, most definitely. But I'm going to continue saying it in the way that I am. But yeah, that they felt some sort of shift in your energy. They felt you were turning your back to them. But you weren't. You were really, many of you were releasing things that weren't serving, so that you could be free of those things and more open-hearted, more in your self-love, more in living your authenticity, to be able to connect even deeper in this love. But yeah, fears here, and all these swords and everything like melting here. It's like they feared that the connection between you was melting away. I'm feeling drawn to pull clarifiers for these. So what is the Ten of Cups about, please? The Hanged Man. Yeah, like I was saying, there was this joy and love, and they were feeling like everything was progressing and everything was happy and uplifted, and then bam, they felt like all of a sudden, this may be what shocked them. It may have caused them to retreat into themselves as well. That they felt like there was suddenly this spanner in the works, and they didn't understand what was going on. So they were spending a lot of time trying to go inwards. The Hanged Man purposely hangs himself upside down by the ankle in order to see things from a different perspective and try and reach enlightenment about something with this halo of light. So yeah, your person, they were like, what's going on? And they had this head versus heart going on all of a sudden. In their heart, they were like, everything's amazing. But then they're like, something suddenly changed. And then they're like, now I'm not so sure. Their fears are coming in. So they were trying to figure out what's going on. I feel like their higher self, or within their heart, they kind of knew that things were happening. Some sort of pause was happening for a transformation within you, within the connection. But their mind was coming in. And so, yeah, that was causing them to turn their back on you somewhat. They'd gone into the mind as well. So what's this Seven of Cups about, please? What additional information? Sorry, it's fallen on the floor. Ace of Swords. So again, your person was trying to connect with their crown chakra to get information and clarity about what's going on. Your person was missing, I feel like they were missing having clarity from you, or maybe you were in communication before and then you weren't, or something like that, or they just felt this energetic disconnect from you, like your energy was distanced, and their thoughts were foggy. They didn't know what was going on. They desired clarity, like what's going on. They may have wanted some sort of communication or explanation from you. So what's this Knight of Pentacles? Death. So this is saying they were still like investing in you, but they definitely feel like things had slowed down with the Knight of Pentacles here. They were continuing to plant seeds or be patient within the connection. But yeah, deep down I feel like they did understand that you were going through a huge metamorphosis with the Death card, a huge ending of the old and rebirth, and they understood that this was a struggle. So I feel like your person was spending time maybe working on themselves, or just working or doing other things to sort of get their mind off of the connection somewhat, whilst they waited for like a return of this love and union and communication and harmony between you, because they didn't want to, you know, drive themselves crazy sort of thing if their mind became overactive, like too much. But yeah, your person was also fearful that there was a death of the connection, but again, it was like the death of what wasn't serving, in order for there to be a rebirth or more room for the positives to grow and be planted in your connection. So this, I feel like this led to some sort of death and rebirth within your person as well, like the triggering. So what's this Eight of Cups? What else can we see about this? The Star. Your person was desiring healing and for you to flow back together with the Star and hope. I do feel like your person, despite fears coming in their heart, they still had faith and hope that everything was happening for a good reason. And so it's like they were patiently allowing you to go off and like heal whatever you were working on healing. And they hoped that you were just walking towards the Nine of Cups, your bigger goals, your bigger dreams, including them. So what else can we find out about the Five of Cups? The Three of Pentacles. So this person feels that you have like this soul contract together where you work as a team for this spiritual purpose, for deeper awakening, which includes a lot of releasing of things that stands in the way of this, that stands in the way of being the authentic self. So again, the Cathedral here, overall your person did have faith. But what's this Nine of Swords, all these anxieties and worries? Let's get some additional information on this. High Priestess. I'm hearing that your person did have an understanding that you were going through these sleepless nights, these worries. This is like the death you're going through with all the things melting here. It was like some old version of your life was melting away. And they do have a realization of that. This person wanted to work with you. They're continuing to offer their support. And they realized that perhaps you couldn't see clearly, like your intuition, your higher self was somewhat clouded by fears, and that was what was creating the separation here between you both. But also I feel this is like they had their own fears triggered up because of this, but they were continually trying to delve into their intuition to see the bigger picture and remain having faith and being hopeful and working on building this connection and offering support. So let's look at some oracle cards. How does your person truly feel about you? I'm feeling guided to use different cards for set cards number 4 than what I did for the other 3. How does your person truly feel about you right now? Balance. Wow. So the yin and the yang, your person feels happy. Yeah, this is what I was picking up with the Ten of Cups coming out as the first card. They feel like you've come back into balance after these struggles, or after you are going through difficulties. In some cases, Divine Feminine, you may have come back into communicating with this person. You may have come back and shared with them like what you're going through, and given them reassurance that this is how you feel about them, the Ten of Cups. Because look, the Divine Masculine, it looks like he has tears in his eyes. So there was sadness within Divine Masculine, but now they feel like there's balance, and this makes them feel joyous. This makes them feel this reconnection and reassurance. This is the clarity that they were hoping for. And they see that you're like seeing a lot more clearer now as well. So how else are they feeling about you right now? Moon tree. I just want to clarify this moon tree. Six of Wands. This is success after adversity. So they feel you've come back into your divine feminine nature, which is very abundant, fertile. This reminds me of the womb for some reason. And divine feminine, the moon energy. So it's also about intuition as well. So they feel as though, yeah, you've come back into your divine feminine clarity and intuition and openness and receptivity. They feel like you've come into like this rebirth within yourself, and you're more grounded again in your intuition, seeing clearly. And this may be what has led to some sort of communication to Divine Masculine of your truth. And Divine Masculine is happy because there's been a success after adversity. So there's been some sort of power struggles, Five of Wands being before the Six of Wands, like power struggles, could be head versus heart as well, conflicts, but now it's like there's victory here, and Divine Masculine is happy for you as well, but happy within this connection. And there's a depth that's returned to your connection that they were missing. So how else do they truly feel about you right now? Celebration, yeah. This is like that Six of Swords. This is the hero that's come back after a battle or a war, and he's saved like the people, and everyone's cheering this person on. I feel like Divine Masculine's cheering Divine Feminine on because of this shift that's happened, and there's this feeling of celebration. They're feeling peace in their heart again and overjoyed with this love and this reassurance that you love them very deeply and that you weren't walking away from them. You were walking away from whatever wasn't serving. And I'm hearing stepping more into your divine femininity. Definitely an aspect of this connection, okay? This is a profound message that's coming through. A message about how in this social matrix, the divine feminine is sort of conditioned, that they're repressed and sort of told to be more like divine masculine energy. But within this connection, the divine feminines, you are feeling like you have permission to be more in your true nature, which is divine feminine, and embracing everything that represents, and feeling like Your divine masculine loves, approves, accepts, adores you in your divine feminine nature. So that's very liberating. It allows you to grow into yourself, your true nature. So how else does your person truly feel about you right now? This one wants to come out. Golden memories. So I feel like your person's reminiscing about the past, or they feel as though you're going more back to how it felt in the past when things were golden, things were happier. Let me clarify this further. Golden memories. The Fool. So there's a brand new beginning here. Yeah, golden memories. Your person was reminiscing, like in this time of absence, they were wishing, hoping that you as divine feminine would go back to being like the Fool, in terms of having that open heart, being brave, courageous, expressing your truth to divine masculine. But also this Fool again is really saying that the divine masculine sees you as having released a lot of baggage, and now you are a lot more free to spread your wings and be more in your divine feminine nature. How else do they truly feel about you right now? Romantic feelings. Stay optimistic about your love life. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So yeah, your person was trying to stay optimistic about your connection. And look, again, they were still offering this love, this support. They were still working on this connection, planting seeds, because they had hope that when the time was right, your energies would flow back together again. And they're feeling, there's this overflow of romantic feelings. They feel safe to open their heart. They feel like you've opened your heart. She's wearing a blue dress here, which is the throat chakra. So again, you may have communicated your feelings to this person. Make the effort and calling in your soulmate. I feel like this person was trying to call you back in. They may have been wanting to manifest this balance again, this communication, this deeper union, this feeling of oneness, this feeling of you being on the same page again. I feel like they were calling you in. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. And again, yet again, the divine masculine, they didn't give up on you. They didn't give up on the connection. They were continuing to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. The divine masculine may have had fears that you are somehow denying your feelings and telling yourself to not invest in this connection anymore. They may have had fears of that, because we have your feelings are real and worth exploring. So it's like a part of them was wanting you to know that this is real, it's worth continuing to put effort into this connection. And divine feminine, you still were, but it was just like a misunderstanding, I feel, and the fears that you're walking away. So how else is your person truly feeling about you? Just getting some of the cards. What they're feeling for you right now. Community. I'm going to pull a few out. Power. Oops. Thriving. Trust. Openness. And enlightenment. Okay, so let me just tune into these for a moment. So they were hoping for like the Ace of Swords, which is clarity, insight. They wanted to know what was going on. They wanted to know where they stood, how you felt. And they feel like they have received that with this power. That lightning bolt is like the truth coming through. Look at all these clouds. There was a lot of illusion. There was a lot of fears within both of you. That meant you were both in the mind space, clouding the judgment, clouding your judgment of truth. But look, we have the moon again, and the moon came out earlier. The divine feminine energy. You've returned to this openness. There's been this clarification, this enlightenment. They're coming to enlightenment because you've clearly communicated your truth, your feelings, and they're now thriving. They feel like they're thriving, you're thriving, the connection is thriving through this enlightenment. So the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to remain in their true nature of openness. They're coming back to trust and community. Community may in some cases talk about that there's others like involved, like in your connection. That may be what like created like that Five of Wands energy, battles, struggles, things like that. But whatever's happening, everything is happening with a higher purpose of healing, enlightenment, and you being on your highest path. Everything's happening for the highest good. So there's a transformation going on involving that as well. And to trust in that. Yeah, they've come back into more trust in the connection. Your openness, your expression helps divine masculine to trust in your feelings, trust in this connection. How else are they truly feeling about you right now? Sexual freedom. The sacred woman. Life purpose. Divine masculine. Wow. So yeah, divine feminines, it is the major part of your individual life purpose is speaking from the heart, expressing your heartfelt truth, allowing that love, that light to shine out of you The divine masculine, they feel, your person feels like you've come back into union. Sacred woman, divine masculine, that's like the divine feminine. And let all this love, all this light that you're sending out or are about to send out for some of you, it makes divine masculine feel confident within the connection. There's the third eye here as well. So that's that enlightenment again. Your true expression of your feelings helps divine masculine thrive and feel safe to continue opening up to their true self and being in their divine masculine energy, in their divine masculine strength. And your divine masculine is very strong because despite like triggering feelings of disconnection, they still remained in this divine masculine energy. Overall, they were this strength and stability. And sexual freedom, it's like they feel safe to open their heart and feel their desires for this connection again. I feel like they had a fear of allowing themselves to desire you and desire this connection as much because they feared being heartbroken. But now divine masculine and divine feminine have these open hearts, feeling of strength and stability and all these like sexual desires, and this is the communion of the masculine and feminine as well. So let's look at the Whispers of Love Oracle. What their true feelings for you right now. Wow. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. They are really, really happy. There's the Lion here. They feel very strong within this connection, within their faith of this connection, because now what they thought or what they felt, in their heart was really happening. Like the faith that they had, regardless of any fears that were coming up, has been confirmed. That whatever's been happening between you both has been to strengthen you both and strengthen this connection. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. We had the Star, that's all about that hope. Your person was hopeful regardless of fears coming up, which demonstrates their strength and their stability, and the love endures. You're moving into this deeper phase of really feeling in harmony, opening your hearts further, trusting and having faith in this connection even more. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. So yeah, the divine masculine still demonstrated love with all those cards of divine masculine still giving and investing, and but they were missing you if you'd sort of held back from demonstrating this love, communicating your love. But they had this deeper understanding, like overall, about what was going on. Okay. This card's come out. It's from a different deck that was mixed in with this. It says, to heal the body, first heal the mind. So yeah, there was this powerful healing of the mind happening. Today is for observation. Where does your mind wander naturally? Into fear or fantasy, humor or stress? Follow your mind and observe where it goes to feed itself. Do you like what you see? So yeah, there was clouds of illusion. And there's been some sort of higher purpose for both of you to release levels of fear. Maybe it have been in slightly different ways. Smooth that one over here. How else do they truly feel about you right now? Focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each other and every person in your life. So yeah, focus on love. This is what you both have returned to. Focusing on the heart space rather than the fearful mind, coming back to love, showing love, demonstrating love. The love endures. You come back into love and harmony, and they feel amazing. Turn on your heart light. I do feel like this has been your person missing you, and they were like, focus on love, demonstrate your love, tell me how you're feeling, turn on your heart light, allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. So didn't we have something about that? Like I said something about, yeah, we had golden memories. Your person was trying to, they were like reminiscing about past, reflecting on times in the past between you both where you were focusing on love and demonstrating love, and everything felt really amazing. Turn on your heart light. Divine masculines, some of them had this understanding about being in the fearful mind or being in the heart space and in faith, and they were really hoping divine feminine was going to return to the heart space. They may have been sending you love, like energetically, to get you to come back into the heart space as well. So let's look into how else are they feeling right now with these cards. How are they feeling about your connection? Yeah, look. I sleep peacefully through the night. Wow, that is a powerful confirmation of them feeling peace and reassured after having sleepless nights, after not knowing where they stood, after feeling for quite a long time that everything was up in the air and everything was on hold. Now they've come into a place, or for some of you, if you're not here, this is where they want to be. But many have come into this place where they're sleeping peacefully again. They're like, okay, I understand. I see what this cycle was about. How else are they feeling about you and the connection? I am respectful and I use my manners. So yeah, even during times when your person was triggered, they are that divine masculine. So they remained respectful and sensible and with that open heart. It may have like closed a little bit because of fears, and you know, that's natural. They had a fear of getting hurt, but overall they were still respectful. And that definitely helps you as divine feminine to feel safe and secure, to like return with that open heart as well. So how else are they feeling? I'm honest. Yeah, they are really happy that you honestly expressed yourself from the heart. You expressed your feelings. Divine masculines love you, divine feminines, when you express your feelings. When you express your heart, you express your love. Look, they see you open the door again. You opened your heart and express your truth. And they feel comforted by that again. I'm responsible. I learn new things every day. So yeah, they feel as though this was just things to learn. This is like part of the past, part of the cycles, the soul contract of learning, awakening. They love your expression as well, because I feel like they learn something new every day. sort of thing from the Divine Feminine. I'm responsible. So yeah, this person remained responsible despite if they were triggered somewhat. And they were still holding your hand through this journey and helping you. Yeah, look, they were helping you. They did have this understanding like you'd fallen over, and they were still coming in to support you and help you back up. Even, you know, during a struggle. But they had that strength, they had that faith overall to sort of ride out the storm of their head versus heart, and to be patient, be like that hanged man, trying to see the high perspective of everything, trying to be still and calm and see what's really going on when they weren't sure. I enjoy quiet time. So I'm hearing something about during this time of absence, your person had time to do something, achieve something, learn something, experience something. I'm not sure what exactly, but they needed some sort of alone time to go inwards and do their own thing in that time as well. Maybe reach some sort of clarity, have some sort of autonomy for something. But they're also, I'm hearing, enjoying the quiet time of being in the peace of the heart again, rather than the racket of the overactive mind, the noise of that. How else are they feeling right now? I love myself. So yeah, there may have been some like self-esteem issues triggered up a little bit. Maybe they feared that you were walking away because you had fallen out of love with them, or you didn't think they were good enough, or you didn't care about them anymore. So their self-esteem may have come into question a little bit. But they're feeling so loved, and they realise it wasn't personal. So they're back to feeling like that confidence, that self-esteem, that self-love. If you would like to know really, really in depth how your specific person truly feels about you, please check out the 2-for-1 on the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. There's 48 hours left on that offer before that offer ends. And so for $11.11, that's US dollars, you get about 2,000 words where they look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you, what they want to happen between you both, what blocks are being worked through, messages from spirit and where your connection is headed. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. And if this reading has resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, share it and subscribe. It really helps me out. And thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye.